is Jenny. I am the Shine on the Inside First blogger, and this is video number 2. First one was about an article written by, I forget her name. It was Erica Anderson, and that was in Forbes, and that was basically talking about how our generation needs to change everything. And that's why I'm here, to help us and to tell you that we need to fix this problem. And the next article I read was about political power, and the numbers regarding political power are more staggering than anything else. Basically, it was an article in Business Week by Lindsay Rupp, and she's actually a women's empowerment reporter and journalist. That's like her focus, which is awesome. You go. And she was talking about how women hold 20% of the world's political power. And if you think of that in the terms of like how many women there are and how many men there are, it's really just like kind of shocking. And I don't understand why that is a thing, but we'll get there. And anyway, so she was talking about how, based on the World Economic Annual Global Gender Gap report, that women are making very slow and far and few between progress. Basically, in the United States, she said that the numbers from 2005 haven't really changed until present day. I mean, the numbers have stayed the same. It's been about 17%. 17% of women make up the U.S. Congress, and that's also not enough. I mean, half the population of the world is women. Maybe even, I think the numbers are a little higher, that there are a little bit more women on the earth. And basically, there's political empowerment rankings, and the U.S. has slipped, and we're down to number 22, and we used to be at number 17, and now the numbers just aren't getting there, and it needs to change. And I want our generation to know that we're the ones that can make this happen. And the people who are in power now aren't going to be in power forever. And when we are in power, we need to be the ones to say, we need to make a difference, and we need to create equality. And we have the ability to do that, and it can happen, and it will happen. But we need to have people discussing it, and we need to have people making it aware that it's an issue, and that's something we don't have. And until we are old enough and we are the ones owning all these businesses and corporations and taking positions in Senate and Congress, and until we're at that age, we need to be talking about it, and we need to discuss it, and we need to make our voices heard and say that this isn't right, and women deserve just as much equality as men do. And it's not a competition. It's just humanity. It's equality. Why can't we all be on the same level? And hopefully we can figure that out. But in her article, she really touches on the fact that the numbers, not just in the U.S., but all over the world, all over the globe, that it's unequal, and there's only so much we can do. But one of the main things we need to do is to talk about it and like make it. We just need to put it out there. We have to put it out there, and the only way we can do that is if we all talk about it, and if we all discuss it openly and bring it up in class, bring it up in casual conversations. Just like, why should we degrade women? Why should we put them to lower standards when our leadership capabilities are just as high as men, if not higher? Not that it's competition, fellas, because I know I get mad about that, but we're getting there. But it's too slow, and we need to talk about it to make it accelerate and get to where we want it to be and make everyone equal. That's what we need. So I need help from you, from my viewers, from my readers, from everybody. We just need to talk about it. We need to make it a thing. And the most staggering statistic I came across in my research of women in positions of power is that women hold 1%. 1%. Yeah, women hold 1% of the world's wealth. How? How do we change that? We need to change that. That means that the article says, I'm not sure the author, but the article, oh no, it's okay. It was Tabby Biddle. She's a reporter for the Huffington Post, and she was talking about how by us holding 1% of the world's wealth, as in women, that means men hold 99% of the world's wealth. And wealth means power. And if you look at that number, it just shows that we're almost like powerless. And that should not be the case, because we're intellectuals and we're just as good, and we need to fix it, because that's not a number that should even like exist. 1%, ladies, we have 1%. That's one out of 100. That 1%. Sheryl Sandberg, the chief operating officer, or what? The chief operating officer of Facebook, was mentioned in Biddle's article, and she said to us, or she said at a conference, she said, we need to sit at the table. And when she said that, Biddle added that means we need our voices to be heard. And if people aren't discussing that women are down here regarding power and men way up here, I mean, I feel like it's something that people don't even discuss, because everyone just like sweeps it under the table. But what we really need to do and focus on is we need to talk about it, and we need to say, I'm not going to stand for this, because we deserve more, and we can make the world a better place. And equality amongst men and women will make the world a better place, regardless of how you feel. It's just true. That's just how it is.